Hello and a very warm welcome to this course, Scrum, Applying the Art of the Possible. My goal with this course is to provide a refreshing and yet brain-friendly and insightful introduction to Scrum in a manner that would ensure that you can effortlessly grasp all the information presented here, as well as retain that knowledge and insight, enabling you to apply the same in your Scrum practice. In creating this course, I have taken some deliberate efforts and paid due attention to minimize going over any non-essential details which would not be directly useful in the application of Scrum. In other words, this course is designed to take you on a focused journey from the scratch to understand Scrum and its application in your daily work or other suitable life pursuits. Please note that this course covers Scrum from a generic application perspective, which is not necessarily affiliated to any one domain of work, such as software development. Although Scrum was invented to specifically solve the difficulties of the software development industry, it is now being used for tackling any body of work that is sufficiently complex enough and requires collaborative effort. In fact, it is actually used very successfully by a plethora of software and non-software projects in a wide variety of industries. With that quick introduction out of the way, let me briefly talk through how this course is structured. Scrum and the body of knowledge associated with Scrum can be thought to be consisting of the following 6 layers. First is the core values. Next we have the principles. Next we have concepts. Then we have roles and artifacts, the processes, and best practice guidances. I have structured this course in alignment with these layers. One section is dedicated for each layer, and therefore there are 7 sections in all, including this introductory section. Here is the listing of the sections. In this introductory section, which you're currently watching, in addition to providing an overall view of the course itself, we will define what Scrum is and how it is used in the industry and what problems it attempts to tackle. In the next module, we will cover the core Scrum values and highlight how all activities within Scrum are designed to uphold these values. Following this, we would cover the Scrum principles in a module of its own, which highlights how the principles are traceable to the values and how the principles are expected to function as a guiding light to catalyze team decisions within the Scrum team. We would then go on to cover some foundational concepts within the Scrum framework and talk about how these concepts are interlaced within the practices employed by Scrum teams. Further to that, we would cover the roles within the Scrum team and the artifacts that are produced. We would talk about the separation of concerns as well as the segregation and sharing of responsibilities and accountabilities within the team. Next, we will see how it all ties together neatly within a lightweight process flow that sets in a regular rhythm and cadence to the team's working. And the final section of this course will look at a wide range of hard questions and tricky situations that the practitioners are typically exposed to, and therefore equip you with possible resolutions that are pragmatic and yet aligned to Scrum principles and values. Now that we have seen how the course is structured, let's explore how this course is expected to be used. The course is almost entirely composed of video lessons interlaced with some exercises designed to encourage some independent inquiry, as well as some quizzes as a revision of the key points covered as a means for informing you of some trivia. Each section in this course is self-contained. However, that said, it does progressively build upon the knowledge areas covered in previous modules. In other words, the course is structured and designed in a manner to take the audience from a novice level to a Scrum practitioner level of proficiency. Therefore, if you're a beginner or are new to Scrum, I would recommend you go through the course in sequence. However, if you are already experienced in Scrum, you may want to test your grasp of the subject by going through the exercises, skipping to any course module to delve into the area you may want to revisit. I would strongly encourage you to actively participate in these exercises in order to maximize your comprehension and arm you with key personalized insights that would better anchor the concepts taught in this course and thereby serve you better when it comes to their application in real-life situations. The exercises are also designed to support their use in a group setting and to serve as discussion points and therefore benefit the team as a whole from the perspectives of different team members. Thank you for listening to this brief introductory module. Now let's jump straight into the subject matter. I'll see you shortly in the next video.